Is the death of one child worth the revolution? I've been thinking about Insulate Britain, about how there's probably eventually going to be deaths because ambulances aren't going to be able to get to the hospital in time because of their tactics. But as far as they're concerned, the end justifies the means. Absolutely, no matter how ordinary people pay, they consider it all worth it for the long-term aim. And this grandma who was in a car and she got treated in an hour and a half, she'd have been all right, but it took 6 hours because of Insulate Britain's tactics. As far as Liam Norton's concerned, that's acceptable wastage. That's just par for the course. That's just bycatch. And I personally think the son of the mother should sue Insulate Britain for every penny they've got, and if they don't have any money, then they should have several years added to their prison sentence. It seems I have a friend, a man who's in Extinction Rebellion. He's a nice guy, actually. He's just a concerned citizen, and I don't think he'd be into this, sitting in the road business that Insulate Britain is into. But I mean, let's face it, no matter what the government does and the politicians, big time politicians decide, they could go to the moon and back and it still wouldn't be enough for the XR rebels, because they're the revolutionary vanguard, they're the radicals, they're the avant-garde, aren't they? And they want us to go net zero by 2025 and live on grass and live in caves, and they want McDonald's to go completely vegan. I don't think their business model would tolerate that, really, because what do people do when they go into McDonald's? They want a big schmungly meaty burger, don't they? When you go into Burger King, you want a schmungly burger. Actually, I had vegan burger tonight. Very nice it was too, but that's my personal choice. But sometimes you feel like a big schmungly burger, and what else have I got to say? And all these, does the death of a child justify your revolution? And it seems no matter what people pay in the short term with their lives, their careers, their jobs, their children's education, that's worth it for the long-term aim. That's what they're saying, really, isn't it? And that sounds like the philosopher fanatic. They sound like communists who said the death of millions is worth the socialist utopia that is going to follow. People died that justified the famines, the political persecution, tortures, the enslavement of millions of people, because there was going to be the socialist utopia at the end of it, except it didn't happen, did it? So that's, and what else do I say? The footage of that entrepreneur mum trying to get a child to school, that's just sort of tells you that even if you miss a day, it has a lot of consequences. Back in my day, you could miss a week and you'd be all right, but if you just miss one day, it goes at such a breakneck speed that it's very serious. But the ends are justified by the means. As far as XR are concerned. And I think Priti Patel has really got to stop posturing and get her finger out and start giving these people considerably long sentences as a deterrent, as a punishment, to stop them, just this catch and release system we've got at the moment, because they're banging them up for a night and then they let them go and then they just go back and do it again. So you're not really solving the problem. So is the revolution worth the death of one child? as Dostoevsky said, and I personally don't think it is. Okay, bye.